Hey guys, welcome to Genji's second top 5 tech. Let's get right into it. Number 1 is the famous super jump. For those who don't know, and let's be honest, everyone knows about this, Genji can dash into a ledge and do the wall climb maneuver to maintain the momentum of the dash for some incredible mobility. Hopefully you'll still get some value out of this slot on the list with my short guide on how to do it. And it is very particular, by the way. So aim at the top of a ledge you want to super jump off of, do a single jump and wait for your reticle to fall back into the corner of the ledge, then dash and hit jump in quick succession. Optimally, hit jump when you're right on the ledge. If performed correctly, you'll end up in the fight way faster than walking, and that alone makes this worth the attempt to learn despite being so difficult to pull off. Number 2. There are a few weird possible reflections to keep on your mind while playing Genji. 1. You can block all melee attacks including Reinhardt's hammer and Winston's monkey arms, but not including Genji's ult for some reason while Reflect is active. Number 2 is a special case, that you can block Roadhog's hook despite it being implied nowhere else that you can do so. Just keep this in mind if you're playing against a Roadhog. Number 3. In the first episode of Genji, I mentioned that you can execute people by optimizing the animation cancels of right-click into melee into dash for 100 or so instant damage. Well, this actually works in a different order to serve a different purpose. You can dash into right-click into melee. The new purpose of this combination of attacks is to close the gap with a tank, blast them with the 3 shuriken, and top it off with a melee, totaling at 164 damage assuming you didn't headshot. This requires a good sense of distance on Genji's dash, but the reward of that massive burst and potential execute is worth the effort of becoming familiar with it. Number 4 is another one that players familiar with Genji will know, but we have to let lesser experienced players know as well, guys. While this isn't included in the description of Genji's ult, it resets his Swift Strike. To play off of this while you're trying to ult, you should dash in before you ult to take advantage of the free Swift Strike. An alternative use for this is to save yourself if you end up too far off of a cliff to wall climb and don't have your default Swift Strike. This is still decent because you'd end up on solid ground with almost all of your ults still active. Number 5. You can interrupt a lot of animations with Genji's wall climb. There are 2 primary uses of this. 1. If you're attacking someone and plan to climb a wall, attempt to interrupt your primary fire with the wall climb after 2 shuriken. This offsets your magazine so you'll end up with 1 ammo at the end of it. When you get to that 1 shuriken left, right click. In the long run, this will give you more damage output for your magazine. Also, you can interrupt your reload animation with a wall climb, which simply saves time. Alright guys, well that was my list. I hope you learned something, and have a good one.